There are warriors, there are tzaddikim, and there are legends. My father Matisyahu and my brothers the Maccabees, they were all of these things. For without them, who knows where we the Jewish people would be? Years ago, Israel was under the rule of the evil Greek king, Antiochus, who hated the Torah and wanted to destroy the Jewish spirit in us all.
I have had enough of these Jews and their burdensome Torah. I have given them every chance to embrace Greek culture and ritual, yet many of them still refuse. Israel is under Greek rule, and its citizens shall live as such. All of them. Scribe, write me this decree, and see that it is sent across the land to all of the Jews. No more Torah. No more mitzvahs. And no more Judaism. The Jews must become Greek or die.
And the king's decrees were sent across Eretz Yisrael. Jews could no longer keep the Shabbos.
You Jews are hereby banned from observing the Shabbos. Any sign of you keeping the Shabbos, and you shall die.
Please, don't kill me. I'll never keep Shabbos again.
Jews could not learn Torah. The Greeks burned our Torah scrolls across Jewish communities.
Your Torah makes much better firewood than it does reading.
Those Greeks, they converted our holy temple into a place of idolatry, placing idols inside our holy temple, offering up pigs in the Beis Hamikdash.
Looking much better. Now this place is starting to feel much more like home. Greeks rule.
Worst of all, so many of our Jewish brothers and sisters buckled under the pressure of the Greeks, changing their dress and even their names, embracing the Greek way of life, abandoning the Torah and our Messiah.
Welcome to the Greek life. You made the right choice.
My father Matisyahu was disgusted and horrified at what had happened to our people. Look what they have done. We can no longer stay here in Yerushalayim. It is not safe for us here. He gathered my brothers and I to leave Yerushalayim, so we fled and settled in Modi'in. In the beginning, things were certainly not perfect in Modi'in. However, there was not as much of a presence of Greek soldiers to enforce the evil king's decrees. Unfortunately, Modi'in did not remain safe for long.
What is the status of the Jews? Have they all abandoned their silly Torah and ridiculous rituals? Are they all now upstanding Greek citizens loyal to my empire?
Your Majesty, many have embraced Greek life. But there still remain a small minority of Jews who are still loyal and committed to their beliefs.
This will not do. Bribe the local community leaders to embrace Greek culture. Bribe them greatly, and if they don't listen, kill them in front of their pathetic followers. Then I'm sure they will change their minds.
It wasn't long before the Greek soldiers arrived in Modian with a caravan filled with pigs. They were there to erect an altar in the name of their false god, and they sought out my father to inaugurate the newly formed Greek altar.
Are you the community leader, the great Matisyahu?
Yes, I am Matisyahu.
King Antiochus has ordered me here to ask of you to be the first Jew to bring a sacrifice to the Greek altar of Modin. The king offers you this gift in return for accepting this honor and encouraging your fellow Jews to do the same. We've brought plenty of pigs for you all to sacrifice to the greatest of Greek gods, the great and mighty Zeus.
Listen, they want us to abandon the Torah and mitzvahs. I say never. Stay true to the Torah.
Oh, enough of your preaching, Rabbi. Get with the times. The Greeks are here to stay. Sacrifice to their gods, I say.
My father, Matisyahu, witnessing this betrayal, became filled with a holy rage. You traitor! Ah! You traitor! Ah! Ah! The events of Modian reached King Antiochus, and soon we knew we'd find ourselves in an ongoing conflict with the Greeks. Other loyal Jews began to join us. We had formed an army of 6,000 men strong. Our rebellion had begun, and we were achieving victories. However, my father would not see this rebellion to its conclusion. My sons, my time has come. This war has only just begun. Strengthen yourselves, my sons, and listen to your brothers, Shimon and Yehuda. Stay true to the Torah and be loyal to Hashem no matter what it takes. I love you, my sons. Shema Yisrael.
I have had enough of these renegade Jews. It's time we squash those Jews like the little bugs that they are. I want those Maccabees' heads on a spit.
Brothers, Antiochus is sending an army of Greek soldiers our way right now. We must make a plan. What do we do?
Do you have faith, Shimon?
Yes, in this life and the next.
Then all we have to do is hold our swords up high. Hashem will do the rest. Gather our men at once. We will strike the Greeks at their camp first, before they ever reach ours. Do not fear that we are outnumbered by the enemy. It makes no difference in the eyes of Hashem. The enemy is fighting for their arrogant pagan ways of life, but we are fighting for Hashem. Have faith and fight, fight, fight! You see this victory here tonight? Remember, this is Hashem's war. We are merely his warriors. Stay loyal to him and his Torah, and you shall always prevail. Now, let us reclaim the Beis Hamikdash!
My brother Yehuda mightily led us to the Beis Hamikdash to reclaim it. It was worse than we ever could have imagined, but we didn't waste any time. We rid the Beis HaMikdash of the blasphemous of Oorah. Our holy menorah was nowhere to be found, so we quickly fashioned one from iron and plated it with tin. We still needed oil to light the menorah. However, all the oil we found had been contaminated by the Greeks, so we searched desperately until finally we found something. A flask of oil untouched with the seal of the Cohen Gadol. We knew it was only enough oil for one night, but we couldn't wait any longer. We were determined to show Hashem our dedication that night, so we prepared ourselves to light the menorah. We returned the next evening to find the menorah miraculously still burning. The flask of oil, which was only enough to last one night, continued to burn for 8 whole nights. We saw this as a sign from Hashem, and we knew a great miracle had happened there.
There are warriors, there are tzaddikim, and there are legends. My father Matisyahu and my brothers the Maccabees, they were all of these things.